Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the live stream painting session. I don't have anything even set up here. No paint yet, no nothing. So we're going right from the beginning. It's just a hangout night. Nothing really scripted. Just wanted to give it a try. Thanks for tuning in the live stream and tuning in for the replay. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Hey Chad, hello. What's up, buddy? How you doing? I don't have anything planned. Chad, this is just on a whim. Like I'm a little tired, but not usually. Like I go to bed right now, and I'm not even like tired. So I just took two melatonin gummies. So we'll be falling asleep shortly. And I don't know if I'll be able to read all the chat. Um, I don't know what color to do this face. I did a quick background. I'll show you what we're working with today. Hey, Amanda T. I'm here before it's deleted. Yay! You're. This one will not get deleted, Amanda. I know what you're talking about, but this is the other one I'm working on. Yeah, Chad. She's talking about in the mornings. I go live. This is what I think she's talking about. Early in the mornings, I go live from the work parking lot. And a lot of times I just blab too much about the day job, so I have to delete them because I say too much, personal stuff. So I've learned to rein it in, as they say, and now it's just all art based and not too much about the day job anymore. But this is the other one I'm working on. But today we're going to work on this one. Amanda's frustrated with me deleting. I didn't know you cared so much. Well, thank you. That means a lot. I gotta decide on a color, and I'm having. You know what? I can do some orange. I want to go with like a yellow ochre. Minivan Vetri. Let's do the face like an orange face. I hammer on too much also and delete stuff, but nobody's actually watching me. You never know. I didn't know you were watching me, Amanda. I didn't. I'd never seen you before until like the last couple days, so you never know. I got a whole big bag of paint. Let's see what we got here. I love yellow ochre, but I don't have yellow ochre. So we're going to make our own. We're going to go with the yellow ochre type stuff. So I got a new setup here, guys. You want to see what's going on behind the scenes or what? I'll show you. I have a new ring light. I have a new ring light that a family member just gave to me. I'll show you that. It is right. I can't even turn it because of the damn tripod. There you go. Where? There it is. Right there. That's shining here. And then my palette is a piece of plexiglass right here. That's all dried paint right now. See, I can just hard as a rock. Once that dries, you're not doing anything to it. But so I'm gonna be going back and forth from that into the canvas. So now I gotta reposition here, and it's tough because my head is not really near the screen of the phone. So if I miss a few comments here and there, you'll know why. I like to go light to dark. I try to do the light shades first. So now I'm squirting that raw sienna onto the palette. Go with some orange to brighten it up, warm it up. I gotta get dual cameras so you can see these the paint palette, but I'm not that sophisticated just yet. Oop, you could hear that, didn't you? That wasn't me farting. That was the tube of paint. And you know, you know what, Chad and Amanda, since you're here, you know, I had a certain family member, not immediate family, but this is why I don't post on Facebook anymore. I don't post my art on Facebook anymore. Is because like family members are like, oh, has he got a screw loose? They literally said that. Like, someone I care about said, oh, Mark must have a screw loose with those paintings. And that kind of hurt. No. No, and Facebook isn't ready for my paintings anyway. You know? I realized that. So I got like a muddy color here. I'll read that in a second, Chad. And this is done with a Sharpie, actually. I'm going to go more yellowish. So yeah, that kind of hurt when I heard that. And I got to be ready for that because my art can really look intense. I get it. And people, and then I've had other people say, oh my God, this is amazing. I've had people call me and tell me, you know, like they wanted a painting or something. And so you get all spectrums. You got to have big shoulders. So you know what? Maybe that painting isn't for them, but it's for me. So a lot of layers, guys. What you see here is like gonna all get usually get scraped down, changed, what have you, with my palette knife. I usually paint with a palette knife, but right now I'm just blocking in color. This is like the blocking in phase. You can be messy. You don't have to be tight, you know. Hey, Mobang, that looks scary, Mark. Thank you, Mobang. Minivan veteran. Well, my family doesn't know I have a YouTube except one. It's very cool. Oh, that's so funny, Chad. I did not know that. That is interesting. Let me do something with this microphone. I don't think it's picking up my voice very well. Wow, Chad. No, but yeah, I don't think anybody in my family knows either, except my stepkids and my girlfriend. Family just hating screw 'em. Hello, hey, Mystic Rose. What's up? Good to see you. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everybody, because they would get cussed out. LOL. Something tells me you're a good cusser outer. Chad is very open. I like that. He wears his heart on his sleeve. Doesn't take no crap. I like that. Me, I tend to ignore problems until they just go away. But a lot of times that doesn't seem to work. Rose is hosting Thanksgiving. Seeing what's happening now is that Sharpie is bleeding. It's been dry since this morning, but as soon as you put this paint on it, because my paint has a little bit of water in it, this is acrylic paint, it's going to bleed on you. So that's all right. I like being loose and messy and not exact. And Rose is a creative type. Rose, what do you do when people say negative stuff about your tarot card reading? Chad, go check out Mystic Rose's channel. She does readings and stuff like that. Like, I'm sure you've had like family members or somebody say, you know, what's wrong with her? What's she into that stuff for? Because I'm just dealing with something where somebody said I had a screw loose. I had a family member say, what, does Mark have a screw loose with those paintings? So I don't post my paintings on Facebook anymore. I don't even post on Facebook except if it's like my parents' anniversary or something like that. But I don't know. It's just a little discouraging. But Facebook is not where my audience is. I don't think so. I try not to worry too much about what other people think. I'm going to need... I think we're just going to go with like yellow and orange still here. This could all change, guys. Who knows? This is... Mystic Rose, happy Thanksgiving. This is a very interesting piece. Thank you, Rose. Amanda, this looks creepy. A creepy clam, but I find clams to be delicious. And this one looks a bit cute. I love clams. I really love clams, too. Mobang, just say thank you with a smile and watch their faces. Yeah, Mobang, he's wise. See, I like that, Mobang. You're wise. You got wisdom. You've been around a while. You've had... I could tell you've probably dealt with some negativity. So kill him with kindness, right? Right, Tim? Yeah, you're right. I'll just say thank you. I'll agree. You know how you throw people off? You just agree with them. And then they don't know what the heck to say or do. So I'll just say, yeah, I got a screw loose. Thank you. So that's how I'll handle it. And I want to, like, I don't know, have an art show or something, but where do I show this stuff? I don't know. I think this is it. YouTube, and I do a little bit of the Instagram. Not much lately. I'm just into YouTube, you know. It's kind of what I like. Instagram is just, it's all right. I'm on there if anybody wants to go see my work. It's Marky Billions on Instagram. I just wanted a snappy name, you know, funny, snappy name. But I bounce back and forth from caricature, cartooning, and painting. And it's just a factor of where I live, whereas caricature only goes on for, you know, the spring, summer, and fall, and then you're done. There's no more events. They tend to move inside for events, but not that much. So this is my time now. And I don't know if I'm going to go back to caricature again, to be honest with you. I really got annoyed with it. I got annoyed with people, with having to entertain, with having to perform. I got into being a performer rather than an artist, and that really bothered me. And I got into just doing it for the money because caricature events are very lucrative. Very, very lucrative, as you could probably imagine. But there comes a time where you got to have a life too. I mean, guys, I do it as a hobby, and I have a full-time job, a family, and it really got to me towards the end of the fall. So I'm gonna really not take any more caricature events. I'm gonna turn down a lot lately. Maybe my mom just says, "Well, you need a break." Mom likes to smooth things over, so maybe she's right. But I could really, it would not bother me one bit if I did not do another caricature event. I love drawing caricatures here at home, but to go out into a live atmosphere where there's a line of people waiting for you, they're excited. I'm excited for it too. But it's a lot, guys. It can be a little anxiety ridden if you don't have thick skin, you know. So any caricature artist is, I look up to those guys who do it more than me. All right, I'll catch up with your comments here, guys. What do you think? Is this color working? Let me continue with the yellow up here. Notice how I hold the brush. I love the painter Willem de Kooning. He had these big, long brushes. Willem de Kooning, one of my favorite painters. There's a very awesome documentary on YouTube. It's called The Theft of a Painting, but just type in Willem de Kooning, and you want to watch that. It's this thrift store got a hold of one of his paintings, and somebody realized it, and it was actually stolen out of a frame from a gallery in Utah, I believe. And a very interesting story, worth million, like I think it was like 40 million. And the guys in the thrift store knew it, and it's just a cool story. Let me catch up with you guys. Yes, sir. I cannot. thongs, not thongs. What's Rose saying? Oh my God. I see this phone is like way up high and I'm seated kind of low. Mobang. Rose, LOL. I get mostly positive feedback from my channel and negative thongs. I think you meant comments. I just delete those negative comments. As far as my tarot readings, only my immediate family knows about it. Okay. Thongs, not, I don't know what. Things. Okay, things. Yes. See, you must have been typing thongs before and the memory said it there, Rose. You got to be careful. Oh, man. It's late at night, I know. I cannot text, obviously. Things. Yes, sir, Mobang. He is wise. Amanda T. It's a clam and a turtleneck. I have nothing else to add. You don't have to add anything. You know what, Amanda? Here it is. You ready? Somebody paints and somebody looks. That's it. I take all kinds of criticism. I love it. I love feedback. Not criticism. I love feedback is what I'm trying to say. So thank you. I'm not farting. This is the paint squirting out, making those noises. I don't know if you could hear that. Great. I got dirty. Where'd I leave off? Mobang. I had some snotty kids imitated ding dong yin. Oh man, that ain't cool. When I stopped at the red light and did exactly that, and their puzzled faces were priceless. Oh, you repeated it? Jeez. Oh, Mobang. Tim, that's crazy. Yeah, you got a great way of dealing with it. That's awesome. Rose, seems like there would be a lot of pressure doing live caricature events. Yeah, there is. There is, Rose. And I need a break from it. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like having an audience behind when I do work. Too much pressure. Tim. Yep, you're right, Tim. Yes, lots of pressure, Chaz says. LOL. Now as the paint comes into play, the clam looks happy. He does. I'm going to get into the palette knife now. Just because I got to solidify things here. I'm more of a palette knife guy. You'll see this in a second. It's going to get really dirty and really messy, as I'm already making a mess here, as you can't even see. But yeah, it's all over. You know what you do with that? That's all. And you got to make those sounds. All right. So my stepson, the other one is here, one's upstairs in the apartment, and the other one is out and needs to be picked up at midnight, he requested. But guess what? That ain't going to be me. That's going to be his brother coming to get him. So here's the palette knife. And here we go. I like thick texture paint. So this is when things start to take a little more shape, you know. I had an idea on what I wanted. It's kind of coming out like it. And hope you guys saw my video today. Go watch it. It's called Florida by 55. Man, I was out in the park walking, and I'm just like, you know, this is depressing. All the picnic tables are closed. Like, Tim had a great comment. He was in Nebraska for 2 years, and he'll never go back. Man, I mean, I know it's just where we live and whatnot, but man, I just it really hit me today, and I was angry. I don't like the way I was feeling, but I'm using that anger as motivation to get where I want to go. All right, now we're going to darken up the eyes. This probably isn't going to go very well. We're going to get a little greenish because it's black paint going into a little bit yellow. I'm going to try to stay out of the yellow. But I'm going to have to let this dry before I do what I really want to do to these eyes. I want to convey like some anger, but some sinisterness because I'm dealing with something right now. So, in the workplace is where I'm dealing with it, and this is how this is how I'm going to deal with it. So we're going to cover that right up. And we're going to come back into it later, tomorrow, after it dries. So you just wonder, like, how do people get through life? Anyway, this is a happy place. This is where we do what we want here. Let's not talk about workplace stuff. Oh, now I gotta do the mouth. See, I could go any kind of which way. I think I'm gonna get into some blue in the mouth here. I just want some dark. Without the dark, you cannot see the light. So you need this dark. And I will like even scrape this away, you know. And I'll use it down here. See, you can do whatever you want. And I could spray this with some water because it's getting kind of stiff with me here. Yeah, we're gonna abandon this. Let's try something crazy. I don't know if this is gonna work. Yeah, kind of worked. I can't believe those kids did that to you, Tim. Now this looks crazy. I don't know. Now it looks too happy. I want anger. I want anger. Like I said, I ruin a lot of things. I scrape things down and I redo them and everything, guys. Yes, the palette knife. Great work there. I think it looks perfect the way it is. There are lots of bitter people at work. Yes, Tim. You want? Can I tell you what they did? Should I even say it, Tim? Because I think one or two people from my work may know about the channel. So I better not. But all I can say, Tim, is they did some fucked up shit. Yeah, I ain't gonna get into it. I ain't gonna give it any attention. But it happens. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna scrape all this off. I don't even like this. Yep, this is how we do it. Bye-bye. I don't like it. This is how life is. You gotta start over. So we start over, right? I like some of it, just not all of it. I'm going to scrape it all off, and then I'm wiping this on the paper towel. I need like a thin, as if you mowed the lawn, you know? I need to like get it thin. All right. That was that one. I may just let this dry. I don't know. Let's try it. Painting is should not be frustrating. It should just be. I try not to think, and I thought too much. So you're not allowed to think when you're painting. All right, now I'm liking what I'm seeing here. All right. Now I'm liking it. It's amazing how many different shapes a face can take. You know? That's what I like about it. This method. I don't know. Did I come up with this method? No. I just kind of winging it, you know, trying something, seeing what works. I want a sinister kind of laugh going on here, but I'm having trouble finding it. That's all right. do want like having trouble again. We're just gonna go with a shape here and let it dry and hit it tomorrow. This is well, I got some white over here. This could change things. Let's try it. And now I'm making mud. I don't like this. I don't like making mud. But like I said, guys, there's a lot of layers to a painting. And I'm going to leave that. And hang on, I got a little black somewhere left around here. So there's going to be some eyes there. And do that one tomorrow. It's got to dry. Yeah, this is how I work, guys. I go, you know, back and forth, back and forth. They're not all successes. All right, let me catch up. Before you smear it, I know it looks like it's high with the eye, yeah. Before you smear it, it looks fun to create, and the hell with this scrape. The calm is now mummified. Yes, Mobay. Oh, man. It's just, yeah. It's constantly searching, trying to find what's working, you know. Sometimes I talk too much. Don't make sense sometimes, but it's getting late and I'm getting tired. That melatonin's kicking in. What do we got here? Some blue. All right. See, I had some white, so now it's going to be kind of light blue. I like this one better. I may, you know what? I may just stick with the brushes. Tim, you know, sometimes that palette knife can get you in trouble. So I think you're right. I think I'll stick with the brushes. I like this blue with this orange background. I think that really pops, doesn't it? I'm really liking it. Sorry if I'm not with the comments, guys. It's the setup I have is different. I will catch up with it though. Yeah, I thought too much in that last painting, and it's important, like in the words of the painter Gino Hollander, don't think. Painting shouldn't involve thinking. And I like landscapes and that. I just, you know, I got to put the tree here and the mountain here. You know, I just want to have fun and throw some paint around. If it's not fun, why do it? You know. So this one I'm feeling fun about. This one's feeling good. That's why I always have a couple canvases going, because that can happen. You know, I got a little carried away with the palette knife. But what's good is with acrylic paint, you can just go right over it. And this is very quick drying paint. That's the other thing. I was so against acrylic. I learned acrylic in the community college near my house. And I was like, no, oil paint, not acrylic. And then they taught me that you can do multiple layers with acrylic so much faster because it dries in like it could dry in like 30 minutes if you have a thin layer. I really liked it. So this is all acrylic paint. Wow, I may leave that like that, huh? Let's get into some white and some yellow. Put the teeth in. Mystic Rose, very complementary colors. Soon melatonin here too, Jad. Yep, distress. Mark, might have to do this as a hobby. Hit me up. Yeah, Tim, do it. Just go to Michael's or any Hobby Lobby or whatever and grab some acrylic paint and canvases and go to town, you know? Why not? Certain certain things resonate with people, you know, and this helps me calm my brain down. I didn't want to do white in the eyes. I wanted to do white in the teeth. That's all right. Let's grab some yellow. There we go. Again, this is just a base coat, you know. I'm just going to come back through here tomorrow and finish it all up. Need some black. It's almost like you're carving out things, you know, with the brush. Time to wash the old brush. Anybody remember Bob Ross? All right. Hey, I'm no perfect master. It takes me a while to get something that I like. So this is what you're witnessing now live. Like, this is what I go through. I just wanted to show you. Like, it just doesn't happen in one shot. I have like 4 or 5 paintings underneath my good paintings. Like, that's the beauty of acrylic. Happy Thanksgiving, Rose. Oh my God, Bob Ross, love him. Absolutely. Well, I got to go put some mile for my 100-mile challenge. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. You too. You too, Tim. Thanks for stopping by. I'm trying to keep this side darker because I want the light coming from over here. Again, this could all change, you know. Everything in here could change and probably will. But I have the general idea down, so I'm not too worried about it. Like this. This is almost like a drawing and a painting combined with those strokes underneath. So my parents have arrived in Florida. The snowbirds have landed. They just got there today from New York. They drove the whole way. And I love my parents. I'm so glad they got there safely. And they were literally like unpacking and heading out to dinner as soon as I called and checked in with them. And they have a new place down there. They sold their place down there because they didn't want, the market was so good about, you know, last year. The market, they got so much, they did well. So it was perfect time to sell, and now they are renters within the park. So they don't have to deal with hurricanes anymore. Let the property owner deal with it. So, and the guy is really cool. So they met him, and everything's good. All right. Chad, hope you're doing good, brother. Hope you have a good night. Hope everybody's doing good. I really like this. I really like the way, like, I don't want to ruin it. That's my problem. Sometimes you don't know when to stop. But I think we're good. I like things that are not really exact, you know? So I'm going to take some white and just see what I can do here. I like what I'm seeing up top here. And over here. Yeah. far as those eyes, I don't know what to do. Oh, that's too much white. Nah, no highlight. That didn't work. Gotta cool that line down there. Yep. Get rid of that. Now we're just putzing around here. I may even just leave that. Who knows? I think we're going to go in with some background color and clean it up. Could do that now, or could do that later. Oops, I just painted my phone. Holy cow. I literally just got paint all over my iPhone. So, that sucks. I'm going to have to end this guy and go clean that off before it dries. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Let me check in with your comments here quick. That's a first, man. I just got paint all over the iPhone from the brush. Who cares, right? All right. Thank you, Rose. I'm literally wiping paint off of this phone and it has dried. So I gotta run. I gotta scrape this off somehow. Hope you had a good time. And I'll catch you guys later. Thanks, Chad. Thanks, Rose.